Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. Today I thought I'm going to do for my Fun Fold Friday, I'm going to make a collapsible box. I've made one of these before in the past, but I thought I'd use the Poinsettia petals and I think what they're called, and the dies to go with it, but I'll have all the what I've used on the end of the video. Plus I'm going to be using the sheer ribbon, the real red sheer ribbon. I'm going to use the beaded pearls, cute little pearls, so I'm going to put one of them. I'm using real red stamp ink, and I'm using real red card base, cardstock. And I'm using this piece here, and this is out of the Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper. So I'm going to use this one today. Some gorgeous papers in that one. So we'll get started, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'll set all those over there. First up, I'll grab my trimmer. So I need that too. So I'm going to cut this piece here at 7 7/8. So I need my little bit open. So hopefully it's in view there. So 7 7/8. So to get the 7/8, it's that little notch before because each little notch here you've got 7 here. So that little one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the half line is 4, 5, 6, and the next one there's 7. So just before so if you go 7 7/8 that way, and then we're gonna go 7 7/8 the other way. So we want a 7 7/8 by 7 7/8 square. So that's for our base. And while I've got this piece here, I'll do the scoring as well. So we're going to score each side. On all 4 sides, we're going to score at 2 inches. So so we're going to score at 2 inches, and we're going to turn it around, and so we're going to do that on all 4 sides. And that one as well. And I'll pop that aside. And the next piece is our DSP, our Designer Series paper. So we're going to cut this down at 6. So I'm going to get rid of, I don't need this one anymore, so I'll just shut it up. So I'm going to cut this at 6 by 6. So you could get 4 lids out of this paper. So I'm going to cut that. And don't worry, I'll have all the measurements at the end of the video. So and this piece here, we're going to score at 1 inch on each side. So I'm just going to score it 1 inch on that side. And turn him around. And you could do this on your Simply scoreboard as well. I just find it easy to do it all on this one. And then that's all your bits there. So I'll pop that aside. We don't need that one anymore. So we've got our pieces here. And like I said, this is going to be a collapsible box. So just folding all my pieces in there, and I think how I done it before is I pinched that one and that one, and I brought those in, so so it made the box. And like I said, so that's how I'm just sort of trying to remember how I did it, but that's how you do it. So that piece will, and if you want to, I'll show you what. So all you do is fold that one down, and you're going to sort of bend this one, and you're going to bring it over on top of that one. So you're sort of bringing it, if you wanted to, you can score, but I find it easier to bring them down over onto one another, and that's how you get your box. But you can always go back and trim. So all you're doing is just doing that. So you're just sort of forcing that to go in. So you're making the inside of that, so you're making a triangle. So I'll show you again. So all you do is you're sort of bringing those sides together, and then bend that down. But if you wanted to, I'll show you. I'll grab my trimmer. Actually, I won't grab my trimmer. I'll grab my little guillotine. That one would be easier. And all you can do is just go from corner to corner. So you're going from this line here, like the score line from here, and you're just cutting off a little triangle. So, and that can you can have your little boxes go in. It's easier then. But if you want to keep those, you can. But I'm just going to cut all those off. So I'm just, and then grab that one there as well. And it's corner to corner. So then you're left with, I'll pop that away. So then you're left with your little box like this. So, and there you go. I'll pop that aside. So the next one we're going to do is like just score all your score lines, like score all your score them all. Then you're going to grab your snips. I did have mine here, and all you're going to do is you're going to cut down on those score lines. I know it's hard to see, but you're just going to cut down on one little square. So you're going to do the same. So this side and this side will be the same, and then you turn it around and cut that side, and then you cut down that side. And if you wanted to, you can miter the corners, so on each little tab if you want to, but you don't have to. And I think I have a visitor coming in. I have my cat, if you heard that squeaking. So that's my part there. So what you're going to do now is you're going to glue those little bits into there. So you can use tear tape, you can use glue, you can use snail, whatever you like to do. So all I'm going to do now is, if I get some glue out, I'm just going to glue that piece to there and just hold him for a second. And that's why I like to miter those little ends, because they tuck down just nicely down into there. And so I'm going to grab that. I'm going to do this side as well. So you're just going to do that on all of the little tabs, and then just take them in. So, and then hold for a second. And but if you wanted to, you can get little pegs and just peg those, and just so it holds them together. But that's, I mean, the glue goes pretty quickly. I'm just going to pop a little bit there and a little bit on that side, and then I'm just going to bring that one up to there and that one up to there. Okay, that one wants to slide around. Okay, So once you've got those, I'll put the lid on that glue. Once you've got those done, your box is nearly complete. So just hold that one down a little bit more. Like I said, if I had my pegs, I'd peg each side. So and that one I probably could have put a bit more glue, but because this one's just my sample one. And there is your lid. So now what you do is hold your box shut, and if I've done this right, the lid should just sit on there just nicely. And there is your little collapsible box. So I'll leave that there, and I'll show you how it is when I so I'll pop that up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to grab a piece of Old Olive as well. So, and I'm going to stamp the Poinsettia stamp and a leaf, I think. I'm not quite sure. I might just stamp a couple of things and just see how I go. I'll take that off. And I'm thinking I might just go the little leaf here today. So I'm going to grab that one. And I should have had all these done beforehand, but I've lost my blocks now. I had a heap of blocks sitting there. There they are. Hopefully that's big enough. And it is. So, and I'll see how big my leaf is. Which leaf I'm going to go with. I think I might go, actually I quite like that one there. And I noticed it's got a lot of holly leaves on it, so I'm just going to try these ones. And so I'm going to grab my real red first, and just do my real red. I'm just going to stamp him on to there, and I think I need actually I'm going to do 2 of those. So I'm just going to do 2 of those and grab my Simply Chamois and give that a clean so I don't stain it all together. Okay, that's that. And then I'm going to grab my Old Olive and I'm just going to stamp that on top of Old Olive cardstock. I'm going to do one there, and I'm going to do another one there. So, and I'm going to give that one a clean as well. Okay, and then I'm going to give these, quickly cut these out. I should have had this done beforehand, but I'll cut them out using the, I could have just done the, but I just wanted to see what they look like. So I'm wondering what size that one is. Just going to have a look and see. I think that's the size that I need. Okay, so I'll cut those 2 out, and I think that's the one to the leaf. I'll just double check. No, that's the big one. I need the little one. So, and then I'm going to cut this one out, this little fella here, and I'm just going to do that in the one of those, and I'm going to do it in the green as well. And I'm just going to have a look to see what they look like. So alrighty, while I'll still talk to you, I'll just run these through my big shot that's right beside me. So I'll quickly run these through, and we'll put this little box together. So hopefully I've got probably just stand up for this one. So, okay, just going to run that through. that's one done there, and I'll do the second one, and hopefully, actually they line up pretty good, so it's only just a couple of maneuvers around to but yeah, it lines up pretty good. So okay, we've had some really cold weather here in Tassie. We had snow in one of the towns. It's about an hour away from us. We had snow, so it's been quite an adventure here. So I'm just going to cut those ones out, and while I'm doing that, I'll cut one of these out as well. Ooh, and I'm throwing my dial away. So while I'm cutting that, I'll do two birds with the one stone. But yeah, like I said, we've had really cold weather here, and plus we've also today, one of our places here in Tassie has hit the record for the coldest day, so we ended up getting minus 14.2, so that's really cold for here. So okay, so I'm going to do this other one, and I'm going to upside down. I'm going to do him, and then I'll be back with you. So I could have had all these done ahead of the time, but I wanted to have a play and show you cutting them out. So I've got one more thing to cut, and then we will pop this together. So okay, sorry about the wobbling going on here. Okay, so try to get him up off the... So there is all our little pieces ready to pop this together. So what I thought I might do is I'm going to stick these together and pop a bit of glue on those. So all I'm going to do is pop a bit of glue on the center of that one, and off center him. So, and that's my... But this would have been just nice in like just the real red stamped on and that, but I just wanted to do something a bit different. So I'll get the middle of that out. So what I was thinking of doing is I was going to pop, I'm not quite sure whether I want a bow, or I'm just going to, I sort of really haven't, I was thinking of popping one of those on top there, and then having our little leaves like around here and down, like, but sort of have a few little bits. I don't know if I like that one. That one's probably, so probably just go with those two leaves. I've lost my leaf. There he is. And I was thinking of not quite sure. I could have went for a bit darker, but anyway, what I might do is I'll pop those on. So okay, I'm just going to glue that one there on onto my lid, and just pop a bit of glue on there. Just going to stick him down there, and I'll stick my other little piece up in there. Okay, so I'm just going to snip the end of that off because I don't want that. I'm just going to pop little bits of glue just onto there, and he's going to poke up into there, and I'll press that down just to hold that up. Okay, work out where I want it. Okay, and I want him there, and probably going to pop a leaf there, but I'm just going to give him a curl. So I'm just giving him a bit of a curl there. So I'm going to pop a bit of glue on the back of that, and I'm just going to pop him into there, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So I'm going to fold him there and give him a curl, and I'm going to do the same thing with that one. I'm just going to pop a bit of glue onto there. I can get him, oh, too much there, but that's okay. So I'm just going to stick him under there. So I'll hold that down for a minute, and just hold him there. And once he glues down, then he'll be fine then. And then I can just give him a bit of a curl up there. So, and that's sort of getting our, and then you can always go back in. Oh, okay, glue down you. And you can always go back in and play with these when you so, and then that part there, and then I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to have a play around with the ribbon. I'll get this, try to get this one open, and I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to fold a piece of the ribbon, and we'll just have a look, see what it looks like on there. I might not put it on there. I might. So we'll just see how we go. And that went a very good ribbon at bow. So I'm just going to try it again. Pop him in there. I think I've got, because I've got glue on my fingers, it's okay. And this is gorgeous ribbon to play with, this sheer ribbon. So, and okay, just snip a bit of that off. And I'm not quite sure whether I want to have a ribbon on there or not. Probably not. No, I'm not going to have that. And so I might just pop a little greeting on there, on my stamp set, and have a look to see what was on there. Okay, they're sticking together. So we've got May magic and wonder bloom this holiday, or warm wishes from our home to yours. Thank you for making this a wonderful season. Or we'll just have plain, I might just have plain Merry Christmas on this one. So I'm just going to grab Merry Christmas. I'm going to grab my long block here. I'm just going to pop him onto there. And I'm just going to do this in, I'm just going to do this in Memento Black. And I'm just going to grab, that should do. So we're going to ink this up. And I'm just going to stamp him down into the center. And then I'm just going to grab one of these, I think they're there. Okay. I did have my rectangle dies, I do, and I'll just see whether this one will fit into there, and if it doesn't, I'll go the next size up. So, no. So I'm just going to go the next size up. I think that might just fit. No, too long for that one. So that's okay. I'm just going to get my little trimmer, and I'm just going to cut down each side of that. So hopefully I get it straight. So I'll just see how I go. And probably not as straight as I would like it, but it's straight enough. So, and so now I'm going to cut little ends off there. Probably grab my little grab that punch there, and I might just give it a little flag on the end. So I'm just using my tailored punch here, and I'm just going to flag the end. Oh, I didn't do that very good, did I? Okay. So that's just gave it a little flag on the end, and I'm just going to snip a little tiny bit off the edge of that and grab that out of the way. And I'm just going to pop that, I reckon I might just pop that there and just put that on with a bit of glue, and don't need a lot. And make sure I might just have that hanging off the page a little bit there, or not the page but the box. Okay, cool. And then I will grab my little I lost them, my little beaded pearls, and I'm just going to grab one of them. Aren't they just gorgeous? And I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue. You could use a glue dot, but I just wanted to use a bit of glue, and I'm just going to, okay, hold that there for a minute. I may have to pop a little bit more glue on there, but yeah, it's not gonna work. So I might just grab a glue dot, and I think they're just over here. I'll just grab them quickly. Just going to pop that on a glue dot because it doesn't want to go down with the glue. So I'm just going to pop a glue dot on the back of that, and I'm just going to pop them down in there. I'm just going to take the lid off because I just want to give it a good press down. So I'll grab everything out of the way, and so you can have a good look at it. So that's my box already, so you can fill it up with little goodies, whatever you want to put in there, and then you pop the lid on, and there you go. So you could add a little bit more or whatever you want to do. So, but I'll show you close up. But it's just a quick little box that I thought would make a lovely little gift for any occasion. So for Christmas, and so like I said, yeah, that's how it is. And when you take the lid off, it just collapses down, and like you can fill it up with whatever you like. You could probably put a bit of ribbon in there, even some little trinkets in there, like for a little gift, and pop it up, and there you go, your little box. And it's quite a nice little box. So, but it's just gorgeous. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and if you liked what you've seen today, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me the thumbs up, and yeah, I'd appreciate that. So, but anyway, thanks for joining me, and have a lovely day, won't you? Bye for now.